please rise. But this hearing is far from ordinary. What started as a typical courtroom session quickly turned into something far more intense.
All right, who's here on Mia Ray Herrera?
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. Good morning. All right. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 003690 State versus Mia Ray Herrera. Could I have parties announced?
Deputy Pitlar for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
John Sanheimer for Ms. Herrera.
All right, and probation, this is an application. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Herrera, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do so waive it.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Herrera, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with evading arrest?
The case of Mia Ray Herrera may have seemed routine at first, but it didn't stay that way for long, a serious charge. Herrera faced a major offense, attempting to avoid a police stop while driving.
With a vehicle, that's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea you are giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
This isn't just careless driving, it's a serious legal matter that could lead to up to 10 years behind bars. The judge made it clear early on, just because there's a plea agreement doesn't mean the court has to accept it.
I do, Your Honor.
Ms. Herrera, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be a TAP evaluation, follow whatever recommendations, MRT and defensive driving. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There has not, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community service be for your community supervision be for a term of 2 years, and there be 100 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Making sure everything's in order. Before moving forward, the court confirmed that Herrera fully understood the charges, her rights, and the legal process.
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments at this time, Your Honor.
No objections, Judge.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yes.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
At this time, no.
Us. It was also confirmed that she wasn't pressured into making any decisions. These steps are taken to ensure the process is fair and legally sound. The plea. No contest.
All right, so why didn't you pull over?
I did pull over.
No, evading arrest detention in the vehicle is when officers, ask you to pull over, and they signify this by putting on lights behind your vehicle and asking you to pull over. So the officer in the police report said that he asked you to step out of the vehicle and you took off. And then finally they end up having to break your window once you pulled over again. So do you not remember this night?
No, I pulled over. I just didn't feel safe to get out of my vehicle.
Well, no, that's not what the police report says. Have you read the police report?
Yes.
What it says is, they do the normal, he's driving, he approached your vehicle and gave you the reason for why he was stopping you, asked for your information. You gave him your phone and I copied down our information. I then asked her for insurance. While your window was rolled down, he says there was a very strong odor of marijuana. I told AP I had to return to my vehicle and that I would be back. He contacted his supervisor, and then he gave you more instructions. You refused to follow his instructions. You rolled up your window. He said, hey, I'm going to add more charges. You need to exit the vehicle. You refused and you drove away. I immediately contacted dispatch and informed them of the situation. I returned to my vehicle and started following AP with my emergency red and blue overhead lights.
Herrera chose to plead no contest. That means she's not admitting guilt, but she also isn't fighting the charges. The court treats this plea much like a guilty one for sentencing purposes.
Siren on. You continue to travel, and he actually puts in here every street that you passed. And then you finally pull over, and he asks you to step out. You didn't. And then he had to draw his weapon. You still wouldn't step out of the vehicle. And he told you, I'm going to have to break this window to get you out of the vehicle. You said, nope, not getting out of my vehicle. And then he ends up having to break your window. So I don't understand what you mean you were not evading. I mean, if you feel as though you're not evading and you want a jury trial, you're welcome to have a jury trial.
I'm content with where we're at as far as
So why didn't the officer had pulled you over. He wanted your license, your insurance. Why didn't you remain there, give him all the information? What was going on with you? Were you using drugs? Were you intoxicated? What was going on? I'm trying to figure out so I can set appropriate conditions for your probation.
I didn't feel comfortable or safe with the officer. I understand that me driving away was not the best decision. It wasn't the correct decision. And I understand if there's ever a point that I don't feel safe around an officer, that's not the approach to take. I truly just did not feel safe with that officer.
All right, and if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're going to get drug tested today.
I haven't smoked within the past 2 weeks, so it's going to be positive, I'm assuming, because I don't know how long it takes to get out of your system.
So the officer was right when he said he smelled marijuana in your vehicle. Now the next thing, do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I'm a server
Where?
at Mia. It's a sushi restaurant.
Oh, I mean, sushi. Do you make any of the sushi or you just serve?
I serve.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's going to be regular random UAs. Let them know that they need to test for levels. After today, there's to be no driving until you present a valid driver's license and insurance to probation. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
High school.
All right, what are you planning on? What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life? What's your dream job?
Digging deeper. Even though the plea deal was in place, the judge had questions. Why didn't she stop when officers told her to? What really happened that night?
A flight attendant.
All right. So there's 100 hours of community service restitution. If you become a flight attendant, your community service hours will be deemed satisfied. So you need to start making plans on how you can do that. My understanding is you sometimes get free travel.
I have a question.
Yes.
I've applied to be a flight attendant with this current situation going on. I guess I probably should do my own research on it, but is this something that, like, after the deferred probation happens?
Well, what I can tell you is this is on your record. You need to discuss with your attorney, perhaps about non-disclosures or whether or not it can be removed from your record, expungements. Okay?
Okay.
Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
And just so I understand, the 100 hours, if I become a flight attendant, I don't do them, or I still have to do them?
No. If you complete that, you're off to the friendly skies. So otherwise you can do the 100 hours. They usually will put you in the sun picking up paper.
Is the 100 hour, or do I have like the 2 years to figure out to become a flight attendant? Is that what?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else?
Just one last thing, Your Honor. In discussions with the state is not going to, I just want to place it on the record, the state is not going to oppose an early termination application if we should so apply.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. If there is some issues you have or you're confused about anything, let your probation officer know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Okay. Am I able to give them the car insurance and the ID today?
You'll speak to probation and they will let you know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Your Honor, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
The court needed honest answers to decide on fair consequences. The police report details. According to the officer's report, Herrera didn't respond to commands, rolled up her window and refused to exit her car, even after being warned the window would be broken. These actions raised serious concerns about her behavior and judgment. A chance to move forward. Herrera was given 100 hours of community service, but with an unexpected twist. If she works toward becoming a flight attendant, those hours might be waived. The judge offered a chance at self-improvement instead of just punishment. The verdict. This wasn't just a hearing, it was a real-life lesson about choices, responsibility, and the possibility of a fresh start. From a tense encounter, on the road to an unexpected opportunity in the skies, Mia Ray Herrera's story is anything but ordinary. The case may be closed, but the conversation isn't. Do you think the ruling was fair? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. For more real courtroom moments and honest legal drama, subscribe now to Ruling Today, where justice speaks and we let it be heard.